So.
Oh, so it is. Says the giant circle orbiting sign.
I don't think I can pull it off. Whatever.
You guys got anything interesting to talk
Weren't
about?
you here last
Well-
episode?
Me?
No, Brandon.
What was I?
I think so.
Yeah. I usually play this game.
Anyone got any good topics?
So on the subject of Arch Noco 2 crashing,
Oh.
let's talk some glitches.
Alright, that's the topic
Okay.
we're starting with. Glitches!
We're gonna start with
What
we're gonna do
games?
glitches again.
Any
Any
game.
game.
Alright.
Like anything, like anything you've seen, anything you played, anything you've heard about.
Okay. You know what?
Glitches in any game?
Any game, anything you can think of.
Oh boy.
secrets.
Earthbound. You remember that one time that happened in the Let's Play where I got stuck?
Yeah. Speaking of Earthbound glitches, there's a thing you can do to like, if you eat a skip sandwich, you can actually like clip into a cliff and then go out of bounds from that.
Oh yeah.
Lego Rock Raiders.
There was a task that abused that, wasn't there?
One
also,
rock, you
and
order
also
a rock
in the
raider
actual
to
like
blow up a wall.
speedrun.
And
Well, the one I have really isn't a glitch, but more of an Easter egg. But it's from Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Alright.
Oh.
So what happens?
Well, the game gives you the option to join this military group or not. If you say no, the commander starts.
yeah, that's not a glitch.
I know, but I was
It was
forced.
pretty hilarious. I did that a bit.
Well, first of all, they start using a guilt trip, then they start making you feel bad. But then the guy that's asking you this question puts you in a situation where if you say no, he considers it a yes. And if you say no again, he still considers it a yes. And I had...
Yes, right?
But thou must.
And I had
exactly.
to watch my siblings play this for over 2 hours with the same decision and dialogue. 2 hours
That's
and
nice.
more.
Yeah. So, back on to glitches.
Yeah.
This is
glitches.
not a glitch I experienced myself, but someone else did. Lego Rock Raiders. You can order people to blow up walls using dynamite.
Oh.
Yes.
So one of the Rock Raiders picks up the dynamite, walks 2 tiles, places it down, and then it instantly explodes. No timer.
Oh
It's like,
dear.
You
You
pick it up, you put it down, and then you explode?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
And
like...
there are all kinds of not glitch, but really stupid things that the Rock Raiders do in that game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, uncontrollably eating sandwiches from the supply station.
Let's see, other glitches.
I remember 2 glitches from Ratchet and Clank Size
Walking
Matters.
over the lava to repair her another tile from turning into more lava and dying in the process.
Okay, there's 2 glitches there's 2 glitches, like one might just be like a bug or like programmed incorrectly or something, but the other one, I'm gonna talk about the other one first because it's funny. So, in Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, there's a sequence where you have to where you have to escape a ship that's about to self-destruct, right?
Yeah?
Yeah?
So, somehow in this sequence, I managed to clip through the ceiling.
Huh.
I clipped through the ceiling, and because of that, and because I clipped through the ceiling, I couldn't go back in the stage. So all I saw, so I couldn't see any of like the regular wall textures. All I saw was like a whole bunch of like space, like they decorated the outside with space, including the walls in the mining zone, right? And because of that, I could fall off into space from inside. I can fall into space in a level where you're supposed to spend the entire time like inside a spaceship.
Whoops.
So that was.
Let's
So
see.
that's a big whoopsie.
Ah, I remember a game that actually had a really weird graphics glitch at one point.
Oh?
Okay.
There are
Wait.
these enemies that had these weird sword/gun weapons. I didn't mean like they don't transform or anything. They're just a sword and a gun strapped together. Apparently, this weapon was glitched sometimes in the files. When I played this one specific mission, the entire weapon went all gray, became just a bunch of polygons, and it extended about 30 feet into the air.
What?
Weird.
Then again, this was a very poorly designed Bandai
Speaking
Namco
of
game.
graphical glitches, I
Okay,
noticed
well-
during one of the cutscenes in Skies of Arcadia,
Oh dear.
Vice, one of the main characters, is, on the ground outside the entrance of the city. The thing is that just before that cutscene started, you exited the city. And so during one part of that cutscene, you can see another Vice hanging around right at the entry gate.
Let's see. So my parents are playing Pokemon Go, and there's these gyms.
Oh, here we go.
So let's say you try and battle a person in a gym,
glitches.
and said person in a gym ceases to exist when you try to fight him.
Oh god.
Well,
Oh yeah, I tried to fight a gym once.
you don't go into a battle. You just get this weird transmitting an animation.
That actually
and-
reminds me of something. Some stores have set up signs that says is you can only catch Pokemon if you're a paying customer. They won't allow you to leave until you pay for something.
So can I get back to
Wait, is that legal?
Can I get back to the
I mean-
game?
Well,
breaking
no,
glitch?
not really, but it's just really inconvenient for them because
Yeah, I tried to fight a battle in a gym once.
that
I sent out my strongest Pokemon, and this was really stupid because it was a bug or poison type against a flying type, so it died in one hit.
Yep.
And then I couldn't use items, or switch Pokemon, or leave the battle. Fun.
Something actually bothers me about Pokemon. How is a grass type weak to a flying type?
Magic.
Good question.
I mean, does it have to do with birds eating sunflower seeds or something like that?
Probably.
So can I get back to the game breaking glitch I was about to talk about?
Go ahead.
Okay. So there's a planet that you have to go to. It's the fourth one in the game, right?
Yeah.
When you get to the fourth one in the game, you fight the boss in that planet. And then what's supposed to happen is that in the story, Ratchet gets shocked and then kidnapped, and then Clank gets dumped on a like.
Hello, glitch!
Wow! That's number one.
You what, mate?
Okay.
You having a giggle?
Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Probably not, but it's okay. Anyway, so in between the fourth and the fifth planet, because Ratchet is gone. I got run over by a tail. Because Ratchet is gone, right? You play as Clank for a while in order to find him back, right?
Yeah.
So what happened is I decided, okay, this is a good place to stop, right? So I'm on the fifth planet, which is Clank only because Ratchet is kidnapped.
Yeah.
Right? And I decided to like quit the game from that. What happened afterwards?
You're playing as Ratchet on the fifth planet when Ratchet is kidnapped?
No.
Worse?
Worse. Okay, what happens
Worse.
is when the next time I load the file, it sends me to the fourth planet.
Oh shit!
And not only that, because I can't get to the fifth planet as Ratchet, I can't get to the fifth planet for my ship. Right? And even worse, because I defeated the boss of the planet, I can't get the trigger to go to the next planet to occur.
Oh no!
So because of that,
That's just game
my
breaking.
game broke. And I had to abandon that save file.
Whoops.
Yeah, you didn't want that save file, did you?
Kinda not anymore, I guess. I don't know what's with me and glitches. They just...
Yeah, yeah. I think
we're
I
one
feel
big
when I break
family.
every game I play.
We're one big family, we are.
Every game we play breaks in some way,
Yep.
except for Super Mario 3D World.
What about the Phoenix Wright?
That broke us.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Too much mental work.
Also, this is an emulator glitch, but a glitch nonetheless. And whenever I boot a Atelier Iris for the PS2 on my emulator,
Oh, here
Okay.
we go.
what happens occasionally, if the emulator decides to die for a second, there's a chance that whatever voice clip is playing will stay.
We'll continue to play?
Yes, we'll continue to play.
Of course.
continuously.
There's a lot of that kind of glitch around.
It's not just playing continuously. It's repeating. So basically,
Yes.
if someone has a voice clip like, "Gonna do my best," right? It'll play the clip and then this will happen. Gonna do my best.
Please stop.
Ad
Yeah, okay.
infinitum until the next voice clip.
Oh no! So you gotta trigger another voice quickly.
I have to trigger another sound quicker, yeah. This is it's the same thing that when it happens with sound effects. Like if a sword hits an enemy, that would cause problems too.
That kind of reminds me what happens if you eject a PS2 disc while the game is still running.
It doesn't load.
Well, it doesn't load, but I was playing another game, and then when I ejected the disc, then the sound pod just kept looping over and over again. Ba 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 ba. Just like what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what usually happens when you move the disc. This is an in-game experience.
So I guess. What this game does when you take out a disc while during the transfer sections?
You mean the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, was that intentional?
No, the ship is just a loading screen.
Oh.
And when you take out the disc, there's no load,
It doesn't load.
script anymore. So they don't...
So it just
have
keeps on going forever.
Yep. Because it's loading for something that doesn't exist.
And then it keeps
And
on trying to
therefore
load.
and cannot be found because you removed the disc because you are...
You are a jerk.
Yes. That works.
You are a silly person.
What's the slingshot? Where's my glove? There it is.
Time for more One Punch Lombax?
Yep. After this plan, I'm gonna go show it.
Also, they
glitch.
actually started an anime based on another or webcomic by the same guy as One Punch Man.
Really?
Oh, it's almost like he became
Mob
popular.
Psycho 00100.
What?
I've never heard of that.
Of course you haven't.
Is it a gore?
No, it's just weird. It's from what I've seen, it looks like LSD simulator.
Oh boy.
Really?
Dream simulators. That's gonna be good.
One person's face is just a potato.
I'm Potato Man.
Woman. It's a girl.
Potato Girl!
It's
Potato.
It's almost like the Japanese found out that the anime is wacky, and that they're gonna roll with it. I saw the dumbest thing ever.
What is it?
Okay, basically, there's a picture that someone put effort into. Basically, what it is that it's a guy arguing that because that anime nowadays isn't good because there isn't shading.
Shading?
These people are idiots.
I have several questions as to their logic.
So basically, they're like, this is Japanese anime. This is American cartoons. As you can see, one of them is greater, and it's the Japanese one because that's my opinion, right? And the reason for this is because that this Japanese anime has a lot of good shading and looks wonderful, right? And then he goes on to say, these of course are old anime because anime nowadays is shit. Look, and then he has more images of newer anime with and they have no shading, and it's like.
So he's pretty much got a shading fetish.
Pretty much, look, and old anime wasn't good
Okay.
because it had shading. It's
I'd
because
say
it had
that they look like shit, maybe, but not our shit, plot-wise or whatever.
They're actually a lot better.
Some of them.
Okay, they didn't respawn. That's bad. That's not good. Oh, I can jump into this and get out. Awesome. So.
And get out. And get out!
So that was the dumbest thing that I've ever seen because old anime what didn't look good because it had shitting, it looked good because anime was for passion, was out of passion during that age. Nowadays it's for money, and everyone knows what gets you the most money.
No, I don't, Mr. Random. What gets you money?
Girls. Girls with massive pecs.
Dancing around the subject, I see. Dancing around the subject, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn it.
totally gonna work.
Yeah, anyway. Back to glitches, let's see.
Alright, let's go back to the original topic.
Yep. I'm just about to perform the next glitch. I don't know if it'll work because
So
I haven't
there's
done it
this
before.
weenie game called Boom Blocks.
Oh god, here we go.
And it had the ability to play online levels.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing that one day, and then suddenly the Wii decides, no more, I'm gonna freeze up on you for some reason.
And it froze.
And it froze with this very loud sound.
Oh, the buzzing sound?
Yeah, that sound.
Oh, that sound.
I don't know why it happened.
Ooh, nice.
I was playing. You know in WarioWare micro mini games, right?
Yeah?
There's a mini game called Sheriff.
Yes.
Sheriff Wario, right?
Yeah.
There's a. I managed to get it so that somehow. I couldn't get somehow I could phase through the bullets.
What?
They would go through me. And it's not like every single bullet phase I wasn't invincible. It's just like there's some bullets that don't work.
Oh. Speaking of WarioWare games, I was playing a friend's copy of Wario Turnit.
Twisted, yeah.
Yeah, Wario Twisted. You know that one worm game where Wario is basically a worm going for food and you have to wiggle him across the screen? I end so fast in that game that it shut down, and when I turned it back on, my friend's entire save file was erased.
What?
What?
I was too good at that game.
That should not happen.
It erased itself.
It corrupted itself. That's
Yes.
great.
I probably wiggled it too
Oh,
quickly
there.
back and forth.
Now you're dead.
Yeah. So that reminds me of another glitch in micro mini games. There's a mini game that's
I
like
still feel bad about
there's
it.
a mini game where all you have to do is mash buttons and there's no penalty for getting any of them wrong. So you can basically do it forever, right?
Yeah.
No matter how fast the game is because it's that simple. So what ended up happening is that I got to 255 and then it wouldn't count up anymore.
Wow, that's not good enough.
Yeah. No, it's actually supposed to count up past 255, but I just couldn't get it to actually happen.
Did it keep on speeding up though?
I don't know why. There's a limit to how fast it can go.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah. I have no idea how that happened either. It's like because it's actually possible to go over 255. I don't know why my game is stuck at 1 byte though. So that
Maybe because someone took a
Um,
bite out of it?
I have several questions as to what I just saw.
Bugs.
bugs. Oh mother!
Oh.
Damn you, fishes!
Nice. And you remember
I actually
the...
played that game.
Yeah, you guys remember the Mewtwo glitch in Super Smash Brothers?
What game?
Mewtwo glitch.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about the black
Wind
hole.
Waker?
Black hole?
Yeah, it's basically if you line 2 Mewtwo's back to back and then do this and then charge
Oh,
neutrally.
in Melee?
And yeah,
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Not that one?
not that one.
No,
Not
it was
that
the
one.
one when Mewtwo was just announced. For Super
Oh,
Smash
the old
4.
glitch where you could get glitched customs.
Yeah,
right?
so you can glitch customs, right? And you can make yourself invincible. You can also freeze the game if you don't hit the buttons fast enough. Oh man, that was awesome. And it actually made the Crazy Hands battles.
Oh,
really
yeah,
interesting.
I remember. I actually managed to do the black hole glitch with Peach, Falcon, and Fox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
You
S.
kind of need
Also the infinite ammo
at
super
least
scope.
2 Star Fox characters
Peach
and someone with a
Super Scope.
projectile or a super scope and stuff.
yeah.
Weird.
It only works in
Sound
there.
goes really crazy
Yeah, because there's just
after
too
a
much.
while.
And the black hole is nothing but turnips. And it's instant death when you hit it.
What was that to rename that thing? Turnip space.
Turnip space.
You know what would have been actually really clever for Peach is down B?
What?
Sometimes when you pull up a turnip, you get a stopwatch.
Oh god. Because you can pull up stopwatches in Mario 2.
Every 5th turnip. That or bombs.
I thought it was cherries, my bad. For some reason,
No,
I
you
thought
can't.
Cherries.
No, cherries are in the sky.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
know.
and pluck cherries from the ground. Everyone knows this.
No, I was mistaking stars for time stops.
No, you can't pick out stars either.
No, I know. You get 5 cherries to get a star.
Yes.
I know that. That's what I was confusing it with.
Yeah, 5 turnips is a stopwatch.
Huh. Oh, it's turnips. No wonder. Okay, I actually never knew how that happened.
I feel like every 5th would be a bit too much though. Like maybe you leave it up to RNG.
No, I mean like after every 5 turnips. It has to be those big turnips, I think.
I don't think it's a big try. It's just a small one.
Small one?
Only the small ones. I
Only
think.
the small ones.
I think it's the. I think it has to be the one with the faces on it, at least.
I think it could be any turnip, but it has to be consecutive. Like nothing else can be pulled up. That includes enemies.
Oh.
That's why it makes it more difficult.
What the fuck?
Looks like we found a glitch.
Again?
Sometimes best weapon refuses to be best.